Hey everyone, welcome. This is Melanie Allen, Senior Ruby Ambassador. We're so excited to have Rachel Wagner. She's a Ruby Ambassador, and she is going to be talking about branding yourself with Plexus. We're super excited to have her tonight on our Zoom training, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Rachel. Welcome.
Well, thanks y'all for having me. I'm so honored and humbled to be able to join you guys tonight and hopefully pour a little bit of my branding knowledge for you guys and just what's helped me and my business. Hey, Michelle. And really, I feel like has kind of set me up for good success and just kind of set me apart because I have 10 years of sales and marketing experience. And so I feel like God's really given me a gift to be able to apply that to my business as well. But while working from home, which is just huge. So, I mean, imagine that. Work from home and have the time of your life and use your marketing skills. So, these are just some things that I do. So I think that branding your Plexus is important because we are not just weight loss, we are health and wellness. And health and wellness is actually a lifestyle. Like if you see commercials and people on Facebook or different campaigns for different marketing companies, clothing stores, you know, beauty products, whatever, like there's people that are health and wellness and that's a lifestyle. And then there's people that really don't care what all the ingredients are, but they just want to look absolutely fabulous. So what I try and do is kind of bring those together, which is like glamorous and fabulous, but at the same time, really healthy and happy. And, you know, I live in Dallas and it speaks a lot to my market here. And, it's been very organic. I didn't even know that branding was my thing. One of the, Samantha Hardy, she told me, she was like, oh, you're totally branding. And I was like, okay. And so I did a call for her. And then, you know, Melanie asked me to. So, I mean, it's still kind of one of those things where I'm navigating through it. But I will share with y'all some things that I do and that I share with my team that have really helped my business grow. So, the biggest thing is to know who you are and know what you bring to the table and have a really good grasp of your why. Your why for your business is good, your why for your family, but why do people want to work with you versus other people? Like, what are you going to bring to them that they can't get from another ambassador? And then how can you teach your team to differentiate yourself? Because I've had people come to me that have taken Plexus from other people and they've said, you know what, I want to try it with you. And of course we do it diplomatically and I have them ask the person if they're okay with that or whatever the situation is. That person may not be active anymore. And so they say that. But the reason why they say that is because they're like, I see your post and I want to be a part of that. So what does that look like? So one of the biggest things is posting 3 times a day. I feel like sometimes people are like, why do I need to post 3 times a day? Why is it important? Because Facebook works off of an algorithm. And even if you post 15 times a day, not everyone's going to see that post. So 3 times a day is not spamming your own Facebook page. It's not over posting unless the same 5 people were seeing it over and over. So your job is to make sure that you're engaging with people outside of like your 5 besties or however many besties you have that you constantly engage with. So you have your Plexus people, and then you probably have, you know, your friends outside of Plexus. And so if you're only engaging with them on Facebook, then they're the only ones that are going to see your posts. And that's just the way that Facebook works. So what you want to do is make sure that you're going through your friends list on Facebook. And what I do is I'll just open it up in different windows, different people that I haven't engaged with, and then re-engage with them. Like nothing creepy. If they posted a photo from, you know, 6 months ago, I wouldn't go liking that per se. But I think liking a profile picture or commenting or even liking a little photo and then messaging them saying, hey girl, your kids look amazing. I'm glad you're having so much fun. How are you? You know, and just re-engage them. So when you're posting 3 times a day, they're actually going to see that outside of your usual network. The types of posts that you want to do, I actually have a document on this that I'll share with your team, Melanie. I don't know if you guys already have one. But basically you want to do a non-Plexus post that's just basically about your life and your lifestyle and what you're doing and your kids or grocery shopping or something you cooked or bought or whatever, something interesting, to you that people might like. A non-obvious Plexus post. So I have this closet of different sizes of dresses because I used to be a major weight fluctuator before Plexus. And so I'll go in and feel like, okay, is this going to fit? Should I try it on? And I'll try a dress on and I'll just take a picture saying, I can't believe this fits. This is so exciting. And then hashtag thank you Plexus. Like, I'm not saying I drink my pink drink every day and look, I'm so small. Da, da, da. It's very like discreet. And then later on, I might do one about how Plexus brought me to where I am in a testimonial and more pictures. But you got to have those small discreet posts. Or like the way that I tell a lot of the moms is like, just take a picture of your pink drink, literally. And it can be like over on the side, like take a picture and your pink drink's like right here. Okay, so it's not like an obvious Plexus post, but it's kind of in there. And you can say, energy for days, been chasing my kids around all day, hashtag thank you Plexus. So that's your non-obvious Plexus post. And then your obvious one would be like, pink drink selfie, Plexus energy, balanced blood sugar, drink pink and shrink or whatever. But those are the 3 different types of posts that I try and do. And then there's one more that we've all found is just monumentally game-changing. Is like if you do one with like 4 different types of nail polish color and you say, hey, help me pick my fall color. Because what you're doing is you're engaging people and you're getting them to comment on your Facebook that haven't commented. I have people comment. I'm like, I didn't even know they were still on Facebook. Oh my gosh, they came out.
Those are the best. Yeah, it is a document from Melissa. I think it's in my files, but I'll double check. If not, I'll get the one from you. But it is very important to engage your audience. Huge. I think I've heard only 25% of your Facebook friends see your post. Something like that. So it is. You're not bugging people. That's what people worry about all the time, that they're bugging their audience. But you got to throw in your non-Plexus post in between. I think she says like one, for every one Plexus post, you should have 2, like personal. Something like that. So you're having to make sure if you are posting that much, make sure you're throwing in personal in between there or it'll feel more like spamming. So she said if you're one of those that doesn't post as much, then that's fine. But keep it, consistent, whatever you're going to be doing. So if you're going to be posting 3 times a day, make sure you throw your personal in between. Don't just post, like testimonial after testimonial right in a row. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. And 25% is actually on a good day.
Is it really? Because that's what
Oh, yeah. So that's why we do why videos. Well, I'll get to that. But basically, that's why I'm really big on videos is because, honey, sorry, my dog is having a party. Can you grab little Miss Madam, please? Jasmine. Thank you. So when you do your videos, Facebook favors a video, and so they'll be more likely to show it to a broader audience. That's why, like, when you do a post, it says, however many likes. But when you do a video, it can say 400 views. Why is that?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because Facebook is showing it to more people. They haven't shown your post as much. So videos they're just a gold mine. I know they're more.
I didn't know that.
I know there's more uncomfortable for some people because you're, I don't know. I've heard people don't like their voice or whatever, but what you're doing is you're showing your raw emotion and you're showing who you are. And if it's just a fun video, like I do videos that have nothing to do with Plexus, like Shane and I are ridiculous and we sing in the car. And so I'll just grab my phone and be like, okay. And like, we'll just look at the phone and sing. And then I'll get 500 views. Well, guess what? Next time I post Plexus, who's going to see that?
Ah, smart.
As long as they liked it. If it's a view, Facebook isn't like, okay, everyone that viewed your post, we're going to start showing them, or your video, we're going to start showing them all your posts. But if they liked it or if they commented on it, they're back in Plexus. So that's one of the things. So post 3 times a day, share Plexus moments throughout my day. So I am very aware of like, if I feel something, if my tummy's flatter, if I feel more energy, if I feel less cranky around my girly time, if I really enjoyed the smoothie I made with my P96 that day, like I'm posting throughout the day. It's not just like all of a sudden I'm just have this random post up about pink drink. People are used to seeing me post about the different products. I'll take my X Factor and be like, my nails. I mean, the thing is to really tap into how Plexus is changing like your body and be aware of your non-scale victories as well as your scale victories, because the non-scale victories are really actually what's going to get you the customers and going to get you the customers to stay. We are a health and wellness company. We have a beautiful side effect of weight loss, but I can confidently tell you that when I have a customer that isn't losing weight 3 months, 1 month, 6 months, whatever, a year, I can say, you know what, girl, I never promised you weight loss, but I really did promise that you would feel better. Let's go through, not promise, like I encouraged that you would feel better.
Yeah.
Let's go through those non-scale victories. And you have kind of a security to land on in that, because we just don't want to go promising things that we really aren't going to do, you know, and we're not even promising good health, but at the same token, it's like, you know, the weight loss happens a lot, but isn't it great to focus on the health? And so for you, what is my multivitamin doing? What do I love about my Mega X? What do I love about my Ease? What do I love about my Slim? What do I love about my ProBio, my BioCleanse? And to be a product of the product. When people first start out, they get the triplex, and that's really great. But if you get the triplex and the X Factor and you start trying the P96, your business will grow quicker. Just how it is. You have more products to talk about from a personal experience. So that's another thing that I say is, you know, be a product of the product and share your experience with the products.
Yes. Because people really want to hear from you. You know, your Facebook friends trust you, and that's why they buy from you. So that's a good point.
Yeah. And they do love the testimonials. I think it's vital to share other people's testimonials. I mean, Melanie, your testimonial is like banana cakes. Anyone that has Hashimoto's comes to me and they're like, really, it helps? I'm like, oh yeah, Melanie's my girl.
Yeah.
I can connect you to her if you need.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I love to help people for sure with that. And, you know, I need to probably even be better about, you know, sharing it more often, because I think, you know, one thing, it's just with all the compliance stuff, I just want to kind of like almost rewrite it, but send it into compliance, make sure it's approved, and before I like post it again, you know. So I thought about getting to my 50-pound weight loss and then probably resubmitting my testimonial. But I just want to kind of get through this hump right now of our new changes, and then I was going to do that so they can get through all those emails first, and then
well, you look slim and fabulous, and I would say you probably should start doing some of those like clothes that didn't used to fit, they fit now posts.
The what now?
Well, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you look phenomenal. And so even if you haven't hit the 50-pound, like I would say for you, I was thinking about this anyways, like I really think that you should start doing more like trying on stuff. And I mean, if it does fit. And,
yeah. And then showing something else.
Or buying a different size and say, I'm in this size now and whatever, because people do respond to that, but it's a health thing, and that's what got you there.
Exactly. Yeah. It wasn't overnight. It was a process.
Yeah. And it's health that got you there. And now you're getting healthier. So this is the, you know, the
side effect.
The awesome side effect. Yeah. So share your Plexus moments, be a product of the product, post 3 times a day, do videos, which we covered. But your video can be like, when we did the belly fat burning smoothie, I did not taste it until it was on video. So Shane's videoing me and I'm tasting it for the first time. Like, I actually really hope this tastes good. But it didn't, you know, and I knew that it would because everyone said it tasted like strawberry ice cream or whatever. But that's really raw. And I had a lot of people order. I had ambassadors jump on. I had people ordering. And it was because it just was like, you know what? This is really good. You know, so just be genuine. Yeah, be genuine in what you're talking about. And do not, you know, try not to be too salesy. Be more, this is who I am. This is what's up. This is what Plexus is. This is my lifestyle now, you know?
Yep.
Okay, so just from like a perspective of marketing and branding yourself. So that was more like, hey, lifestyle, this is what I'm about. This is how I'm going to share Plexus. So it's taking it one step further is you want to figure out your own hashtag. So everyone needs a hashtag. You can have several. Mine changed recently because I was Plexus Wellbeing, but I also want to do something personal like Get Plexi with Rachie. So Plexus Wellbeing is my business and Get Plexi with Rachie is kind of my call to action. So you can have several, but you need to figure out kind of your brand and your business name. And I actually probably will rebrand to Get Plexi with Rachie soon because I think it's time for a rebrand. You can rebrand. So, when you're first branding yourself, you want a hashtag. And so that hashtag is going to be what's going to be your website. What you're wanting to do is go to Urban Daddy, or not Urban Daddy. What's it called, babe?
GoDaddy.
GoDaddy. GoDaddy. And sign up for your own website. So for example, when someone wants to order from me, it's plexuswellbeing.com. How easy is that?
Yeah.
Then easy. Whenever I message it to them, easy. So that would be one of my biggest things, is figure out what you want your website to be. Is it Healthy with Melanie? Is it Melanie's Plexus? Is it Pink with Melanie? I don't even know if you have one yet.
I don't.
Okay, well, we need to get you one.
Yeah.
And what you do is you go to GoDaddy and you buy one. My Plexus Wellbeing one was like $10, and I think it's for a year, but it's worth it. It's worth every penny. And then what you do is you connect that to a Gmail account. So when someone emails you, you have a personal work email. So it's all very like cohesive, and people know who you are, and they don't have to remember, okay, wait, what's her website? What's her email? What's this and that? Mm-hmm. And then, so you have
your email, plexuswellbeing@gmail, something like that. Okay. The same. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a Gmail?
No. Yeah, I have one. Ryan and I have one together. Ryan and Melanie Allen at Gmail. But yeah, that's just more personal.
Yeah, I would absolutely say to anyone that's currently doing Plexus and anyone that comes into Plexus, these are the things you really need to focus on, because it makes it easier for you, and you are branding yourself like, I am Plexus Wellbeing right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm cool with that, because Plexus Wellbeing means that it's about health, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And help you with your wellness. So vanity URL, hashtag, Gmail, all the same.
Got it.
Okay. The other thing that I did is I opened up a bank account just for Plexus. That's not something that everyone has to do, but it makes it easier. It's just a debit card I use. So whenever like I go out to lunch or dinner or buy swag or, reimburse things or anything that you're doing, trips, whatever, it goes to that one account, and that account is attached to that Gmail.
Got it.
So it organizes things as well. But, that's just my suggestion, and it's worked out really well. When we travel, it makes things a lot easier, like when we're at Leaders Retreat. Mm-hmm. So that's that part. So the other thing is that, okay, so if you had a business website, if you spent thousands and thousands of dollars on a business website, and you had a little part where you could post how you were feeling that day or what was going on in your business, would you ever post anything negative?
No way.
Right. So we don't want to be posting things on our Facebook website, because I know Facebook is for fun. I get it. I love Facebook. But you are now a Plexus ambassador, and your Facebook is your business. And how cool is it that we don't have to go door to door knocking on people's doors being like, hey, buy Plexus, or constantly going to networking events, or constantly doing other things that people had to do before we could use social media for our business. Okay, so now that we can use social media for our business, we need to give Facebook the weight that it is, which is this is a part of our business website. This is something that people are going to go to, and this is our marketing, and it is so free, and it is so cool, and it is so accessible, but we have to be careful. We all have bad days. Believe me, we all have bad days. Even Miss Positive Rachie has some really bad days, but you're not going to see it on my Facebook.
No, mine either.
No, but we have seen it on people's Facebooks.
Oh, yeah.
And so we want to encourage new people and current ambassadors that this is not the place for venting. I know it's fun. I know it's yours. But that will not bode well for your business. And I mean, we all have free will. We can do what we want, but my advice is do not use your Facebook for a venting forum. It turns people off. They don't want to work with you. And ultimately, when they have a choice about who to buy Plexus from, they're probably going to choose someone that they think is more positive. I've had people come to me that have different teams that they can join, or different people that they can order from. They've never ordered Plexus before, and say, I want to be with you. because you are so positive on Facebook. And sometimes it takes effort not to go onto Facebook and be like, la, la, la. But it's the right thing for your business. We are, y'all, my Emerald friend, she broke it down for me. She's the CEO of a $2.5 million company, essentially, $2.5 million organization. Emeralds are bringing in that much into their downline. So when you see your overall volume, like I think mine right now is at like 22,000 or something. 22,000 a month is a big responsibility. Mm-hmm. And I'm the CEO of my Passion for Plexus team, and I'm the CEO of that organization. And so we need to take that seriously. This is a business. It's fun. It's amazing. But when you're branding yourself, you need to take it seriously. Mm-hmm. So serious branding can be awesome, fun, cool marketing campaigns. Just do them knowing that you're the CEO. And eventually, when you're an Emerald, you're going to be the CEO of $1 million organization. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. You know, that struck to me so hard. I was like, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. And that's actually, and it's empowering too, though. Like I remember somebody saying, you know, we're a CEO of our business. And I'm like, that is so true. I mean, we're entrepreneurs, you know, so it's a good reminder. And I never thought about it that way though, the $2.5 million organization, but wow, that's awesome. Think about what the diamonds are bringing in. Wow.
Oh, I can't. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Diamonds!
I know. Only qualification for diamond, by the way.
No way. I am too.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. High five.
So that's something that I've really wanted to share specifically, because being the CEO of a company, it takes responsibility. You know, I had someone say to me, it's not as much fun sometimes. I'm like, yeah, it's sometimes really not as much fun because you have to put some thought into it. But if you have things organized and you put thought into it, then you're rocking and rolling and it's super fun, you know? Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So that's the other thing. So the biggest thing is in that to just stay positive. Y'all, listen, network marketing is what it is. It's a little bit of a roller coaster, but you have to stay positive through it. And that's why when you're doing your lifestyle brand and you're showing people how much fun you have in Plexus and you're showing people how great you feel, that's why people want to do Plexus, because of your positivity. It's your vibe attracts your tribe. You've heard that. Mm-hmm. So if you want to attract positive people that want to work the business with you and are going to succeed, then you got to stay positive even when things are not so great. So, that's really the gist of it. There's always more, but I think those are some like top points that, I can share with you guys.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah. Do you mind if I open up for some questions? See if anybody has any questions for you?
I love questions.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to unmute everybody. Does anybody have any questions for Rachel? Oh boy.
Is it a drug?
Hello?
Okay.
I have some questions for Rachel.
Okay. Let me see if I can try to.
Yeah, what does it mean there?
Who's talking here? Hey, Hannah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's more.
This is the one talking. Give me just a second.
They play instruments.
Well, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is mute everybody again because they're not hearing me. And then Dr. Graham, just take yourself off mute, okay? Whoever wants to talk, we'll just take them off mute just so we can hear. So I'm going to mute everybody again. Okay. Unmute yourself, Dr. Graham, and then you can talk.
Thanks for coming on tonight, Rachel, and talking to our team. We appreciate it.
Oh, my gosh. It's my pleasure. I want to learn from you, Dr. Graham.
She's a really good leader. She's going to be gold. We're Lord willing this month. We're super excited for her.
Get it, girl. Is that fast track?
No. When did you start? In March, Dr. Graham, or maybe April?
I started Ambassador April.
Okay, April. You started as a customer in March, I guess.
Yeah. Gold is hard. Gold is the first one that really is hard.
That's what I keep hearing. Once you get gold and you just keep going from there, it does good.
How do you talk to your team about Fast Track Gold, Rachel? I noticed you've been doing that more.
You want me to tell you about my Fast Track Gold?
Yeah.
Well, you want me to answer her question?
Yeah, go ahead and answer the question, and we'll have you go over that.
Okay. So I just want to go over the GoDaddy thing again. So
Okay.
what you're saying is go to GoDaddy.com,
Mhm.
create your web page,
Mhm.
and then there is a way to connect this to your Gmail account or a Gmail account you create specially for Plexus. But
Okay.
how does the GoDaddy account connect to your Plexus website?
Okay, let me clarify. I'm so sorry if I didn't explain this well. So your GoDaddy is going to connect to your Plexus website. The only thing that it connects to on your Gmail is you're going to just use the same name. So whatever you would be like Plexus with Dr. Graham, which I mean, you have to put doctor in there. Because I mean, that would be my personal recommendation is you definitely have doctor in there. But so that's just kind of like the same name. So your Gmail is going to have Plexus with Dr. Graham at gmail.com.
Okay.
And then your website would be plexuswithdrgraham.com.
Okay. So then then it would be I'd need to set up a Gmail account and then go to the GoDaddy and then connect them.
Either or, but you're not connecting your Gmail to your GoDaddy. So your GoDaddy is connecting to your Facebook website or your Plexus website.
Okay.
Just your Gmail will just have the same name.
Okay. They don't connect. I got you. You just want the same name because you're branding the same title. Got it. Okay.
Exactly. And hey honey, how do you connect my husband did mine. How do you connect the website to our GoDaddy? Okay, so I don't know if you can hear him.
No.
You do it on GoDaddy, but he said he can provide instructions. We actually have a document that we send out that has the screenshots.
Okay. That'd be great. You send it to Melanie. Melanie can dispense it to us. Be great.
Absolutely. Or you can actually, she's on the team page. You want to just post it for us and then everybody can see it?
Ah,
Yeah, you're already on my page, so just post it on the team page. I love other people posting.
totally. Dr. Graham, but I want you to reach out to me if you can't figure it out because I didn't figure it out. My husband did. So
Okay.
just let me know and we'll get Shane to help. He's our IT guy.
And what's your last name, Rachel?
Wagner, Wagner.
And it's RACHAEL, Dr. Graham. just so she's trying to find you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got it. Okay. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you're going to do that. I think you're really going to enjoy having that kind of cohesiveness. It feels good.
Yes.
I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do it too.
So we need to create a by-win, Melanie.
Yep.
When do you and I want to have this done?
Yep.
Jean, you may want to join in too.
Friday.
Friday?
Yep.
Okay. I'll put it on my by-win.
Okay, and then Rachel, kind of talk about Fast Track Gold if you don't mind for just a second, what you tell your team.
Yes, I have a document. I don't know if I can pull it up right here. I don't know it all off the top of my head because there's some details to it. But basically, hold on. I typically have my little document.
I was going to say, I kind of put you on the spot. So if you need me to pull something up from your team page, I can. You need to share screen? I'm like, what do you say?
I can go on my phone. I mean, I know what I say, but I want to make sure I have the numbers right.
Well, and you want me to pull something up?
Will you go to my team page for me, please?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do real quick.
I think I have it in there. I hope I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, and then files.
Mm-hmm. Plexus Fast Track.
Oh, there is Gold. Okay.
Okay.
I'll add this to my team page too. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm having a hard time seeing it. Okay. So Fast Track Gold is something that has to be done within 30 days of signing up. And what it means is that you get 20 people on your organization, levels 1 through 3, that sign up with a welcome pack. So the way that you do this really is when you're posting about Facebook and when you're talking to people, you're selling wholesale. I wish I'd done this in the beginning. I didn't.
I know, right?
understand the whole concept of it. Well, I didn't even know about Fast Track Gold, but I was more like, oh, preferred customer, da 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 da. So realistically, wholesale is really going to save them money, and it's going to help you grow your business. So the people that have accomplished this are very confident in doing this, and you have to feel confident in saying wholesale is the best option for you. If you don't, then I don't recommend it, because you have to be getting everyone to go wholesale that's interested in the business. So that's the first thing. But if you prefer to just have customers, then this isn't for you. However, if $700 is something that you want, and hitting a really big goal in the first month is something that you want, and it's something that you're passionate about, then do it. I mean, I'm all for it, and I'll help anyone on my team accomplish it as much as I can. So it's in your first 30 days, you rank to silver and gold at the same time. You get a $700 bonus. One of the strategies for it is you get 3 level 1 ambassadors who purchase welcome packs. Then you get 17 ambassadors level 1 through 3. So 3 level 1s go silver and then build down. Once you get down lower from 3, your points go down, right? So 4 points is level 4. So I think you can go Fast Track Gold at levels 1 through 3. So you're going to go wide, and you're going to get them to go silver. So basically it's the power of 3 and duplicating silver, but doing it all in a month. Yeah. But if you look at it, so how many welcome packs? So 25 welcome packs, or $25 times, 20 welcome packs. I think it was like $500, I think was the difference. So really, you're going to gain approximately $400 to $500, depending on what level they are when they get the welcome pack, on top of the $700 bonus. So the trick and the way that we've been doing it is to have an online party. Are you guys doing online parties?
We need to do more. We've been doing them once a month, but I don't think that's enough.
Oh my gosh, no.
You've been doing them once a week, right?
Well, I have one of the girls on my team that is very, she's so passionate about Plexus. She's amazing. And so she is working her tail off to get to gold. And these parties, every single time she gets 4 to 5 to 7 ambassadors. I mean, it's insane.
That's awesome.
And so now, since she started, she's doing it for her team, and they're doing it as well, and they're getting ambassadors. So she has 14 ambassadors. She got 15 ambassadors in 2 weeks, basically.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So are those pajama parties, those online pajama parties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Marilyn.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Aww.
You knew her voice right away, huh?
Well, to be fair, it says Marilyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally.
I was like, wow, I'm impressed. You knew her voice.
Totally.
Like, that's crazy.
So you have an online party, and then what they're doing, and again, this has to be something that like you pray about, you have conviction about, and they're reimbursing people sign up fees. Because again, if you look at it, like $1,200 if 20 people sign up, I don't know the math on 35 times 20, but it's not 1,200. I mean, there's definitely a profit to be made.
Oh yeah.
And
the other thing is the people that tend to go fast start gold tend to go emerald really quick, because they have that momentum, and then they just ride it all the way to emerald. I just feel like they go emerald quick. I mean, I was thinking of Amy Welch. I mean, she should be emerald this month or next, and she started in like February or March.
Yeah, she's the one that I've been getting a lot of tips from, because when Shelly wanted to fast track gold, I connected them, because I'm a huge proponent for who's succeeding and how do I connect myself to them, and how do I connect other people to them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I know. You and I are like on that.
Yeah, we're on it. Yeah, absolutely. We've been doing the business about the same time. Oh, you started in April, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of 2014?
Mm-hmm.
And I started in March. Yeah. So we've been doing it a while. So we're learning.
I know you're killing it, but I didn't have, just on a side note, like I didn't have the vision of team building. I was making a couple $1,000s on customers. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to let that go,
Right. Yeah, no, I understand.
But now, but then I went to Leaders Retreat, and now it's like, we're in momentum. But if I had really had the vision, but that's okay. God's timing. So anyway, so the key is to do an online party. And then at the end of the online party, they're saying anyone that signs up in the next 24 hours, we're going to pay your reimbursement fee. Comment join. And people are commenting join, and not everyone's joining that comments join because they don't 100% understand it. but a lot of them are, and it's basically starting the conversation. So when you have those online parties, I mean, I could do a whole nother call on online parties, but basically you do it as a group instead of an event.
Right.
And if you do it as a group instead of an event, you can see who's viewing it, so you know who to go back and talk to. And we tag people, like we'll do contests saying, comment who invited you and tag them. And if they don't comment and we've seen that they viewed, we'll tag them and say, hey, don't miss out on this prize.
Right.
So there's a lot of like tips and tricks, but with Fast Track Gold, essentially it's 20 people, levels 1 through 3 in 30 days. And the reason why it's called Fast Track Gold is because you get mock points. So a welcome pack for a new ambassador is basically taking the place of them having to have 100 PB&B commission qualified.
Okay,
So,
I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
It's a really big deal because to go gold now, you got to have everyone commission qualified and have all of your points.
Right.
Fast Track Gold is 20 people with a welcome pack.
Yep.
I mean, it's not that hard. It's just hard if you're not ready to do the work. If you're ready to do the work, it's easy. And what they're doing is they're messaging people saying, I want you to be part of this business. They're sending emails. They're doing those online parties. We have the 7 days of Pink Drink that we're doing, which is a 7-day trial of Pink Drink. So by the end of the 7 days or before, people are jumping on and joining. So that's been really successful as well for helping people get to Fast Track Gold. I haven't had anyone hit it yet. Like I said, Shelly did, but Shelly decided the second weekend. So if she had decided at the beginning of the month, she would have gone over Fast Track Gold. She got 15 people in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wait, 15, not 50, right?
15.
Okay, I was like, whoa, 50, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So far on Team Icon Horse, we've had 1 Fast Track Gold, but I know Sarah Taylor's team, I think they've had like 8 or 9, she said, when she posted something the other day. Like the 9th person Fast Track Gold, I'm like, whoa. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she's on fire.
Yeah.
For sure. They're doing really great. And I talked to her at Leaders Retreat about it. But I mean, there are some little things like the husband can't sign up. It doesn't count for Fast Track Gold. Because what it is basically it's not something that's like on our comp plan. And so you can't achieve it. What happens is your diamond upliner, your upline basically calls Plexus and puts it into compliance, and compliance reviews it, and then they approve it. And so as soon as they review it, if husbands are in there, no.
Oh, man.
So you can sign up your husband, but don't ask for that to be a way to get to Fast Track Gold. So, and then once you're gold, it's fine. And that's another call because I think you should wait to sign up husbands past gold. But anyway, so that's Fast Track Gold, and I have a couple girls working towards it now, so I'll keep you posted on it. But we're having an online party tomorrow, and they've been doing them weekly.
Okay, we need to step up our online parties.
Well,
And
if you think about it,
do you have one in your files right now that you use?
a what?
Do you have a certain? I mean, I made one up a long time ago, but I was just curious what yours was too.
Our online party?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, we mix it up. We don't have one anymore. Like Shelly's so creative and so marketing minded, and then Maria and Chrissy did one, and they're super creative, marketing minded, and so they've done their. Do you want?
Well, I have one in the files I created, but I did get Amy's. Well, Amy used somebody else's, but I wish I would have known all these were floating around because I spent about 25 hours making up my own a long time ago. Because I was like, man, these are amazing. I'm going to sit down and figure this out. So I sat down and created a whole online party that lasted like Sunday to Thursday. And then I'm like, oh, there's all these other ones floating around. I wish I would have known. Anyway, I have it uploaded to my files. You can see it. But I was thinking it's fun to use some different ones or people get more creative. But I just have a lot of people pretty intimidated with computers and, posting, copy and paste. So just have to get them more comfortable, I guess.
Well, I can add you to ours from last week if you want to copy it or if you want to, be on tomorrow's or whatever. But basically, they just kind of came up with stuff like join now, or I'll put testimonials. Well, I redid my testimonials. I'll put stuff up that I've done during the week from Facebook versus like just a slideshow. Because we use Sarah Marvel's slideshow to start.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then, we've just kind of modified as we've gone along. But part of it as well is your voice. I mean, I've told my girls, I'm like, y'all need to use your voice.
Absolutely. And that's what I did on the last one we did. Like that was the day I posted that my jeans fit. And so I, just uploaded that and put, tried on these pants today and, so excited they fit. Down 45 pounds and feeling better than ever, something like that. So definitely want to have your own personal, stuff in there as well, for sure.
Yeah. And then we do the hour and a half one. You mentioned one that lasted a couple days.
Well, and I guess what it is what we do is we just launch it on Sunday and kind of build up anticipation. And then Thursday it lasts 90 minutes. And we've had average of like 600 on one of those. The two we've had probably about 600 people or more.
That's fabulous.
And so it was really, really, really crazy. But I was thinking it'd be nice to do a lot of smaller ones because it gets, you got to definitely have multiple leaders on answering all the questions because the notifications are coming, every 3 to 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. So it gets a little crazy, but definitely want to start doing more of those. And we're starting a 7-day trial as well on November 1st.
Good. Okay. So when you have a certain amount of people on the party, we found this out because Shelly had one like with 500, you can't see the views anymore. And so you can't see who's viewing it.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the number is, but I know the last one we had 80 and it was fabulous. I mean, they got 4 or 5 ambassadors from that party, and I do not pretend to have that kind of success I did an online party and I did not have that kind of success. These girls are amazing.
That's awesome.
They are. They're amazing. And then, like Christy and Maria, they did their own like little logo and, they did like a cute little Black Eyed Pea thing. Let's get this party started. So you really do want it to be personal as well. You can start with the format of like Sarah Marbles or, the standard one, but I really like that they're putting like their own little cute spin on it. And I mean, I'm all about the marketing and branding. So I was very excited.
Well, and that's really what I did a lot of songs too, like to get it started. That's probably coming from, I might have got, I'm trying to think where mine is. I did add music to mine because I thought that was fun. That's funny because we did Let's Get the Party Started too. I was trying to see if I can find it.
You had a lot of good stuff.
Awesome.
You'll have to check it out. I mean, I spent a lot of time. I mean, I'm trying to think. I definitely think there's things I can add to it, make it better, but I'm just trying to find it right now. I don't see it. Mom, do you see it anywhere? It'll show up the second we get off, Rachel. You know how it is. But
a lot of good songs though that kind of.
But I had 3 or 4 songs, leading up to it, and just try to make it fun. This is Kelly's launch party. Never mind, that's not mine. When did I create that?
Mama Marilyn, what are you saying?
I said you had a lot of really fun music kind of mixed in with it. That sort of led into it, like she had Happy because we're getting ready to start it, and then get this party started, and just lead-ins. It was really fun. But I had a hard time getting people to come. I invited tons of people, but we were on the party all working it and commenting, but my invitees didn't show up.
So did you message them directly?
Yes.
Okay. Well, typically that is a very, very important thing. When you're having an online party, do not just invite people and not message them. Even if you just send them the link and say, hey, I'd love for you to be part of this party. I've added you. I know we've talked about Plexus to be a great way for you to get information. And it can be something like you copy and paste and just put their name in when you're doing the message. But never just invite people and then just expect them to be involved, because I get invited to other stuff. I'm not going to say anything specific. And I didn't ask to be invited. And I really wish someone would have asked me. I might have gone if someone asked me.
Well, it annoys me too because you get all those unique parties like all the time. And it's like they don't even message you. They just add you.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So this is how I started. So Sunday, it's just, kind of just, a lot of it's just throw your own flair. But I was kind of putting like the lead up. And this kind of came from Jennifer's talk. So I started with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you're leading up to it. And then there's like graphics, and then Wednesday you do this, so it's just kind of slowly getting people excited. And then you'll see here, I got breastfeeding. This is all the stuff I created, but this is how it starts. And this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then threw in, testimonies. And then, so this is all the stuff I did when I told you it took forever. But I wish I would have known there was already some out there. But just pull, here's my story. So, of course, pulled some personal. But then once you get up to the party, you'll see we have music. I mean, it's pretty long. But
music videos?
This is the actual party. We do have a couple videos, but like you need to update it. Like here's a video. You need to update it as you go though, because there's new things to throw in. Like we have Laura, Wilkinson that just joined, the Olympic athlete.
Yes.
So, talked about her, but then there's other new people joining, to add in too. But we even did like giveaway baskets.
We don't do baskets. We just do trial packs because, you can.
Well, this was too big, and we ended up just doing a birch box for the person that had the most points. Because see this graphic? There's one about points, like whoever has the most points. Have you ever heard it? Like this one right here talks about party points. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. But it just says this person that, if they comment, I don't know how to show you this. Why is it not here? See how it says comment on a post, you get 2 points, ask a question, whatever. So anyway, so maybe it's too long. Maybe, I don't know, but this is kind of what we did. And this lasts about 90 minutes.
How did it go?
Do what?
How did it go?
Well, so far we've added probably about 6 between the two, I'd say, but we've gotten a lot of customers too, more so. But I think the biggest problem is it was too big, and I think people were adding people without telling them about it, because it was so many. Like I think the first one was 2,000 or something crazy. I think people were just adding whomever, but not like being purposeful about it. So the second one, I said, hey guys, everyone that you're actually talking to and it's a potential is who you really need to add to this party, not just anyone. Make sure they really, you've been talking to them at least about Plexus.
And then, Mel, I would just say some of the lead-up ones look kind of long for people that are not there with you yet.
Okay.
I would probably make it a little lighter until the event. I think, testimonials are good, but those posts that like have a testimonial, but they're light, they're small, like a cute graphic, and then it's done.
Yeah, because I think that is true because a lot of people just don't want to read all that.
I wouldn't. Adrian Oldsblank, she has a great little graphic, like she's pregnant and then it shows her like before and she outlines how she felt, her non-scale victories and whatnot. Stuff like that. I'll add you to ours. I don't know if ours is, better. I just think it's different.
Yeah. And then this is the one that Amy Welch uses. She did send this to me when I did Messenger a long time ago. This is the one she uses that she sent me. I don't know she said it came from somebody. So this is the one they use all the time.
So long.
It's like the whole party,
Yeah.
But she said they're just booming. Like they're doing between, 8 to 10 parties that one weekend that I messaged her or something crazy.
Oh, across her team.
Yeah. So they had 6 online parties that weekend.
Yeah, the other thing I would say that's really, really, really helpful is getting your whole team involved and getting them to comment and post.
Yeah, and we did that. All of our parties, we've had at least 6 leaders on the call. You have to. They're just crazy. I can't keep up, With 600 people asking questions. Not that many were seeing, but, there's just a lot of questions. So,
but also it came across the feed at different times, so some of the things that you were seeing for some reason I wasn't seeing, and then I was posting and you weren't seeing it. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. And people don't always refresh either.
Oh, yes, and that's what we have that in there. Make sure you refresh everything. But anyway, Does anybody else have questions? Because we're just chatting away. But I'm gonna stop sharing and just see if anybody has any other questions for us tonight. Oh, I'll go ahead and unmute you guys. See if anybody else. Thank you so much.
He just spoke.
I enjoyed everything. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Nancy, for being on tonight. Do you have any questions?
To do something about that white ass.
Blaine's going silver next
I just
month.
want to get started. Just want to get going. And easy Hayward and I
Just want to get going. Yes, we want you to get going too.
Y'all have a good evening.
I'm not sure
I'm
who
so
is
glad we got to
Hannah.
see you.
Does anybody know?
Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, Hannah? I don't know.
Fucking what?
Okay, I'll go ahead and stop recording for now.